right. I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Box. One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay? One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue? Time out!
Listen, kid, you're so close. Keep doing what you're doing. Hey, you broken this kid's will to fight. He's nearly down. This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more. You're so...
Mate, he's gone, I'm telling you.
Let's go.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. And in this corner, it's Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. This former middleweight champion of the world comes in at 6'1" with a reach of 74 inches. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr. 160 pounds, 5'11" tall with a reach of 74.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Nashville, Tennessee, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, a super middleweight champion of the world, Sweet Hands, Caleb.
A lot of trash talk. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? That jab doesn't. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is the Caleb Plant just got clipped? We were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now,
despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well done with that. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow.
And there's the bell to start the round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter punch caught him clean. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Swing and a miss with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well done with that counter shot. Jab slightly off target. Nice counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about planting that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
How many rounds do you start at the gym? How much work have you put in it? You're not tired. You've done so much work at camp. Come on, you're not tired at all. You get your second ring back out there. Just go out there and just box it. Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb in out and tiring yourself out. Even work if you put in the gym. All that training that you've done, all the sacrifice, your breath back, and then we'll go again the round after that. Don't worry about it, go.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That hook won't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And they are delivering. So much firepower here. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about planting that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's... They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid of it.
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Down goes Caleb Plant. Through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
think of holding on here for a minute. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judge. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about planting that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are honest, fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Catch and shoot. Talk about planting that last round. I promise you, all three judges here. And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
You've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes...
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least this round. Talk about planting that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be. We just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's lowers the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Swing and miss with that jab. This fight has a real good flow to it. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Straight right just misses. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about planting that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything.
Stay focused. Get your mind on the job. And get...
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Beautiful counter punch. That hook was off target. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Brilliant hook there.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can.
This round could... So time to go celebrate.
want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business.
Huh?